Hey guys and gals, Nary here from Drake Wing Gaming. As some of you know me on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming at you with a new Let's Play series on Kibbleton University. This is a game that takes place in the same universe as Where the Demon Lurks, so I expect, what I've read, there's going to be some references to Where the Demon Lurks, but they're not actually connected to each other, they just kind of take place in the same universe. So, anyway y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back into it. I've enabled Save for Work mode, so we should still get some, you know, some juicy eye candy, but not too much eye candy, not too much, just enough to sate our curiosity, or perhaps pique it even further. Anyway, y'all, alarm chain, you are up, and let's go. Chapter 1. Ah, it's music's loud. Okay. Okay. It's 3 p.m. and my Friday classes are over. I glance back at King's message on my phone. Is that the same King? News Binding Club meeting at 3:15 p.m. in the Willow Room. This is my first week in Kibbleton U, and this is my first ever club meeting. I wonder how things will go. I hope everyone will be nice. I enter the empty classroom and take a seat up front. Before I know it, the doorway is filled with the familiar face of a seemingly chubby alpaca, the one who invited me to this club to begin with. Is that... No, there's no fucking way that's King. Holy shit. His eyes sparkle at the sight of me. That's... What? This has got to be a different King, then. Okay. Are all alpacas just named King in this universe? You're here! I'm so excited you came! King, please move. You're blocking the door. Oh, sorry, Professor Knox. Okay, now... Okay, this has got to be like some alternate reality or something. Because that's Knox. Oh, sorry, Professor Knoxmare. The alpaca enters, forcing his abundant fleece to squeeze through the doorframe. Goodness, King, you've doubled in size since the last semester break. You were one to fucking talking like a fucking JoJo character. Jesus. It's just It's just my winter fleece, Professor. I haven't had time to shave it all off. Professor enters next. The lynx is fit, perhaps too fit, the taut buttons on his shirt struggling to hold itself together. Wafting in behind him is a citrus scent that reminds me of oranges. Next, a pair of black leather gloves he wears instantly draws my eyes to his hips. For some odd reason, he's also carrying a whip. Oh, so he's Indiana Jones. Okay. Hello, new one. The professor closes in on me. My eyes shift from his hips to the prominent bulge protruding through his pants. My eyes are up here, little one. His sultry voice is like a siren's call to my ears. I look up. His pecs are in the way, so I lean back to meet the professor's face. Welcome to the News Binding Club. I don't think we've had the pleasure of meeting. I am Professor Knoxmare, but just Knoxmare will do fine. If you must honor me, some students call me Master Knoxmare. I gulp. Now, what's your name, boy? I'm, You. Please enter your name to confirm. What is you? Is you? No! You is not correct. My name is not you. Name is Yuichi. No. Yes. Okay, yeah. Yuichi. That's my name. Yep. This is a crossover between Tennis Ace and Kibbleton University. Yep. I'm Yuichi, a second-year student, but this is my first week here. A new student? What brings you to these hallowed halls? It's because my dad got a new job and he wanted the whole family to move. Ah. Professor turns around and takes a seat on the teacher's desk. All right, King, do your presidential duties. Hi, all. Welcome to the first News Binding Club meeting for the year. We're starting? I look behind me, expecting some other students to have joined through the back door, but there are none. As we can all see, we have one new member today. Yeah. Yeah, what? Yeah? I raise my paw and wave sheepishly. Sorry to cut in, but why exactly did you join this club? It's because... I love what King made me join. I love what this club does. Okay. I truly love what this club does. Which is... I don't know, but I love it. Oh, we could always use a passionate member. See, Professor, he'll fit right in. Well, at least someone with a sense of humor can write the Joke of the Week column. I guess I should explain what our club does a bit more now. So, we're basically the university newspaper club. We run a webpage filled with what's new and exciting on campus. I'll send you the link, Yuichi. I open the webpage. It's basically a blogging site with a white backdrop. King has made the 3 posts over the past month. The mystery of the missing vegetarian choices, the truth behind Taco Thursday, new gym opens up on campus. The number of visitors to the site seems to be in the double digits, with the most read article being the new gym opening. So this year will be Sorry, y'all. Oh, yeah. I need to go ahead and drink some water. Too much man-meat and sexuality being thrown around. Okay. So this year we'll be churning out more articles and getting more readers to check us out. With a positive outlook and a little bit of traction, we can gain members and hopefully secure our position as a club. What do you mean by secure? King opens his mouth but closes it. He looks like he said something he shouldn't have. I can't really explain it. The university admins were quite against the formation of a newspaper club. They reasoned that past newspaper clubs only brought trouble for the university. I reasoned that if they didn't let me form the club, I would bring the trouble to them right then and there. Of course, now they're really being anal about the rules of forming a club. The club can only remain active if by the end of a 4-month trial period, the club has an advisor and 4 more members. Man, I didn't expect to be joining a club in jeopardy from the get-go. I know I sort of strong-armed you into joining, but if you don't wish to continue, I'll understand. Stay in the club. I'll stay. I'd feel bad to just come here and go like that. If anything, I'll find a new club after this one dies. Noxmare chuckles with a wry smile. I can see hints of tears welling in King's eyes. Well, thank you so much! You don't know how much this means to me! I chuckle while my shoulders feel heavier. So, where do we go from here? Before you two begin, I will explain my role and lay down the ground rules. I need to head back to the office soon. Oh, yeah, go right ahead, Professor. As the club advisor, my role is to oversee and improve your activities. Unlike the dean, I am all for journalistic freedom. That said, I'm still a member of the staff, and if you are all students of this alma mater, that means... Noxmare takes out his whip and unfurls one loop, holding it tight between his hands. If I catch a word of any of you breaking the rules, you bet your ass, be it flat or fat, it will get whipped into shape. Cracks the whip to emphasize the threat. Now please, continue, King. Awesome! So as president, I appoint Yuichi as vice president. If you meet anyone who wants to join, you have the authority to bring them in. Thanks, I suppose. Well, sounds like you two have things under control. I'll be in my office then. I'm on the 2nd floor if you need me. If either of you need some extra income, you can also drop by. I have a research project that could use some assistance. Bye, Professor! Say a regular goodbye. Random brain words go burr. Later, Professor Noxmare. Oh, no, let's see. Later, Later, Daddy. I clasp my mouth. The Link smirks at me as though he expected me to say that all along. Just as the professor is out of earshot, King closes in on me, his wide, smug smirk looming over the side of my face. Daddy? It was a slip of the tongue, I swear! King laughs out loud. King, I'm serious here. I don't have a thing for Professor Noxmare. Even if I did, I wouldn't say that out loud. No, it's not that. It's not the first time I've heard someone say something kind of horny to Noxmare. But don't worry, I'm pretty sure he likes the attention. Alright, let's discuss what our next newspaper update should have. Just so you know, we update every 2 weeks. What kind of topics does this newspaper cover? I didn't really get a feel of the theme from the site. We cover everything, and anything Kibbleton U related. If it will catch the reader's eyes, we'll write it. Recent events, sports, media reviews, and so on and so forth. Where do you even hear about all these things? That's where our journalistic skills come in. We've got to listen in, investigate, and ask questions. Here, I'll let you have this lead I got recently. There's word going around campus that the biolab is haunted. Come again? A student who left their laptop in the biolab 2 weeks ago went in search of it around midnight. How did they get access to the lab, much less the campus? The guards usually lock up the place after 11? Second, y'all, it is water time. Laboratory students can get after-hours passes if they need access to the equipment for their projects. So, how's the lab haunted? Well, they said it was raining that night when they were walking down the hallway. They heard hushed whispers and muffled cries coming from the room. From the laboratory windows, the person saw a massive figure with 4 arms and 2 heads writhing about. Then one of the heads turned to them. The student fell to their knees and crawled out of there. Whoa! They got their laptop the next day, but there was no sign of the monster anywhere. I asked around, and apparently this wasn't the first time such a creature was spotted. Descriptions of the beast seem to change with each person, but one thing always stays constant. The creature was seen on Saturday night. Be skeptical of the rumor. Believe the rumor. A monster? I'm not qualified to deal with that. All I have is a high school certificate. What good is that against something out of Lovecraft's Daydream?
Alright, I hear you. It's scary knowing there's a possible monster out there, but if no one finds out, what will happen? I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'd better get a freaking scholarship if I make it out alive. So, find out what that thing is and report back to me. Feel free to ask around for more information. It'll help sell the story better. What guarantee do I have that anyone will talk to me? None whatsoever. My jaw drops. We're not actual journalists, but from my experience, if you ask nicely, people will be open to talk. I suppose I could try. Before I forget, this is for you. He hands me a key. It's the biolab key. You'll need it to get inside. How did you even get this? The source of the scoop lent me their key. Take good care of it. I need it back on Monday. I'll guard it with my life. That's the spirit. Now let's discuss club uniform designs. I'm thinking bold pink. Bold pink. Another half hour passes and the club meeting ends. Hey, we should probably head off if we're planning to make it on the last few buses back to town. Bus to town? Oh, I just live here in the dorms. Really? I'll come with. It'll be a good chance for me to snap pictures for my English class essay, The Stranger in the Kibbleton Dorms. You sure you won't miss your bus? I don't mind. I've walked back to town before. King and I make our way over to the dorms. Walking next to him, I wonder if I should say something. Talk about King's essay. So, The Stranger in the Kibbleton Dorms, what's that about? Fiction? Non-fiction? It's a romance story, a will they or won't they piece inspired by the notorious sexcapades in the Kibbleton Dorms, with possible hot scenes that borderline on erotic. I stop walking and blink at him. I beg your pardon? Well, I can see you're new here. You found it hard to get a dorm room, yeah? That's all because the dorm is famous for students getting it on with one another. What? Is there like a gas leak that makes everyone horny or something? Some say it's the atmosphere. Well, that the university students being horny by default. Back to my story. It's gonna be about a new student in the dorms trying to resist his blossoming feelings towards his other male roommates. Ooh, that's steamy. It's PG-13, but you'll bet it'll knock the professor's socks off. Maybe it'll even get his rocks off. I'll show it to you after I'm done. Except... Sure, I'd like that. We arrive at the gate to the dorms. The sleek electronic gate is just for show. It hasn't worked any day I've come here. On the gate's surface, there are numerous scribbles of people's names, messages of love, and a promise to be together with one another. King smiles widely at the gate. He walks over to a particular spot on the bottom left corner, touching one of the names. His paw reaches for his fleece and he pulls out a phone, snapping a picture of the name. The instant he turns to me, I look away. I remember it's rude to stare. Second, y'all. Water time. Maybe not. I'll wait. Alright, y'all. Last 2 minutes. Let's make it count. King saunters over to me. Did you know the name of this gate? I shake my head. Everyone knows it as the Promise Gate. Usually those in love would write each other of their names here as a promise they would love each other. The gate got popular after 2 graduates wrote their names here, met again after 5 years, and finally got married. Then all kinds of rumors sprouted out, saying the gate protects the love of those who write their names here. That if you and your loved one meet again at this gate after a breakup, you'll always be together. His eyes seem misty as he looks up past the gate. I get the sense he's looking at one of the dorm buildings. King takes another picture before storing his phone away. Anyways, look at me rambling on. God, I'm turning into my dad. Sorry for keeping you out here. No, it's fine. I learned something new about this place. Oh, should we take a selfie to commemorate our first club meeting? Yeah. Sure, why not? King rushes over to my side. Pressing up against his thick fleece feels soft like cashmere. It's hard to resist the urge to bury my face deeper into the alpaca's neck. Smile! I quickly force my lips up into a smile just as King presses the shutter button. Perfect! Let me send it to you. Oh, right, let me add you on Paw Chat. What's your username? We exchange contacts and he instantly sends over the selfie. Alright, before I go, one last thing. The alpaca pulls me in for a hug. He smells like apples. Good luck, Hug, for tomorrow. I wish I could be there, but my parents watch me like a hawk on weekends. Don't die, okay? Or worse, get caught. I'll do what I can. King breaks the hug. His cheeks are rosy red from all the smiling. With that, we part ways. I enter the shared living room. Someone's left their sleeveless t-shirt with the word dead on the sofa. I wonder if my non-existent housemates are home. I walk across the room to the flight of stairs where our rooms and the only bathroom are located. There are four student rooms. Mine is the furthest down the hallway. The door next to mine has a video game character sticker on it. It's the main villain, the Overlord from that MMO Divine Destiny 14.
Alright guys and gals, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right there. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, leave a super thanks, or tip if you can, it always helps. I'm going to let you know right now, the Patreon page is going to be going up very, very, very soon. In fact, it may be going up the day this video comes out, so there may be like a follow-up video for it. Anyway, y'all, I love you all. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!